Needless to say, one needs to have money to maintain good health. If you don't have money, you won't be able to maintain good health. And also one needs to have proper health to generate more money. So this goes hand in hand. That's why health meets wealth. Now we're going to talk about how we can generate wealth by being healthy and by helping enough people to become healthy. In this context, I wanted to tell you that you can become a part of a revolution called wellness revolution and become a multi-millionaire or a billionaire. You may be wondering how. World over, if you look at it, any country for that matter, the major contributing industry to the GDP would be either a food industry or healthcare industry. When I say healthcare, what comes in your mind? The hospitals, the doctors, the pharmaceutical companies, all the clinics and all the X-ray centers, scan centers, they contribute the largest chunk to the GDP of any country for that matter. In India also it is the same thing. Now they are all handling what? Sickness or disease. It is not proper health. When do you go to a hospital? When you are sick, when you have some problem, when you have some health challenge. Nobody goes to a hospital because he likes to go to a hospital. Nobody wants to go to a scan center because he enjoys getting scanned. Because he has no other option, he goes to a hospital. Now wellness revolution is something where you are going to create a new industry where people are going to approach this industry because they love, they like, they want to be healthy. And the products and services which are being offered from this industry are all those products which makes a person maintain good health. So that is why we say that a wellness revolution is in the offing. You know that which is happening all around the world. The health clubs are coming up, the organic restaurants, organic farming, everywhere you can see this happening. That means there is a wellness revolution already happening. Paul St. Pilzer, the noted economist, he says that in 70s and 80s, the millionaires were born out of automobile revolution. In the 90s, the billionaires were born out of internet and computer revolution. And the 2000s, the trillionaires are going to born out of wellness revolution. And you have a chance to become a part of this wellness revolution by being a part of the wellness community which is being envisioned by Seccom Global. How you can also make a fortune out of this revolution? As per Robert Kiyosaki, the only one way by which somebody can make legal income, either by becoming an employee or a self-employee or a business owner or an investor. Employee and self-employee, as you all know, they have a limited scope, limited income, limited resources, because employee always work under somebody else in an organization for a regular paycheck, and there is a limit to which he can grow in terms of income, in terms of growth, because out of thousands of managers only one person becomes the chairman of the company. So everybody cannot become the chairman, so there is a limited opportunity there. So employment has got a lot of limited things. But we all still, a lot of people prefer employment because they feel that there is a factor of security attached to that. Maybe a factor of status also attached to that, but I really doubt. Self-employment, doctors, architects, the advocates who use their skill and talents to make money, they are called self-employees. Artists. The disadvantage of self-employment is that it's all based on one person, that person's skill. So there is a lot of insecurity which is being built into self-employment. Business owner means someone who is an entrepreneur who is building a business using some business system. A business which can be leverageable, scalable is being considered as a proper business. All other businesses which are single unit, one shop, one manufacturing base, all are being considered under the self-employment category as per Robert Kiyosaki. Means if you keep yourself out of the business for 6 months and you come back to your business, if the business is still making more profits, then you are a business owner. Otherwise, you are a self-employed. In that way, if you look at it, 95% of all the businessmen are nothing but self-employees. Business owner is someone who builds business systems. And even in his absence, the business system takes care of the business and the profits are being generated there, which is using the technique called leveraging or scalability. Example is franchising. Cafe Coffee Day, they started, and now all over India there are Cafe Coffee Day. It's all not owned by Cafe Coffee Day. But everywhere, whenever there is a coffee is being sold, a certain percentage goes to the original Cafe Coffee Day owner. The same way the McDonald's, same way Dr. Batra's clinic. These are all concepts of scalability or leveraging. These are all models of scalability, or these are all models of leverageable business model. They are called business systems. In fact, Seccom Global is advocating a leverageable business model through something called community commerce, which I am going to talk to you right now. An investor means somebody who puts money and the money gives more money. The left side of the quadrant, if you look at it, this creates active income. When you work, you make money. If you don't work, there is no money. On the right side, you work and you create business systems, you create a franchisee network or restaurant network or community, and even in your absence, the money keeps on coming. That's called the passive income. On the left side, the people on the left side, they work to make money. On the people on the right side, money works for them. People on the left side, they trade time to make money. They sell their time to make money. A doctor who is practicing 6 hours to make more money, he will have to practice for 8 hours. The people on the right side, they leverage time. You work for 2 hours and you This community commerce, we are associated with a global conglomerate, Monavie. Monavie is a company which started in 2005. This can be say, I would rather say that this is the fastest company in terms of growth, in terms of product introductions, in terms of creating the maximum number of millionaires in the world. They are the fastest growing direct selling company in the world. Started in 2005 in Utah, in the USA, and right now operating in 23 countries. And any which country they have entered, they have never withdrawn. They are there in that market, and they are committed to every country in which they enter. And in India, they have started their operations in November 2011 as Monavie India Enterprises, a 100% subsidiary of Monavie worldwide. This community commerce, we are associated with a global company, Monavie. They are the fastest direct selling company in the world. They started in 2005 in Utah, USA. Now operating in 23 countries with a cumulative sales of $3 billion in just 6 years. And more than that, they have created more than 100 millionaires in just 6 years. More than 100 millionaires. As, this is a published data. It is not like somebody is just making a claim. As per the published data, more than 100 millionaires, that means the people who are associated with Monavie, out of them, 100 plus have become millionaires world over in just 6 years. In India, Monavie started in November 2011, Monavie India Enterprises, a 100% subsidiary, and they are doing a great job in India in the beginning itself. They are in the process of opening 12 their own offices and about 200 distribution centers to service the people who are associated with this business. So an amazing company with an amazing range of products which I have already mentioned to you. This is what is going to give you that commercial activity or commercial opportunity within the wellness community. Now, how to start? One can start this business as a distributor of Monavie. And when you start as a distributor, you get a distributor ID number, and using the ID number, you can buy the products from Monavie directly. What is the advantage? You get the products at an wholesale price. Or rather, when you sell the products, you can make a retail margin of 5 to 25% based on the kind of purchase you make. When you are making a bulk purchase, you are eligible for a higher percentage of discount. And another source of income for you is the top retailer bonus. If you are good in sales, based on the kind of volume of personal sales you do on a monthly basis, the company evaluate on a national frame. Whoever is doing the highest sales every month is being awarded a top retailer bonus. In fact, the top 3 gets the reward. The number 1 person, the top person who makes the highest personal sales gets 43,000 rupees. The second, who comes in second rank, get 21,500 rupees, and the one who comes in the third rank get 10,750 rupees. So these are the 2 immediate income one can generate by becoming a distributor of Monavie and being part of this community. The beauty of the business is passive income, and the passive income can be created only by leveraging. How to leverage? By creating a community. How to create a community? You have to recruit people into the business who are ambitious, who are interested in making something big in their life. In fact, you need to recruit new distributors in the business. We call it as a sponsoring people, sponsoring new people in the business. How many people you can recruit? You can develop a huge community. You can recruit any number of people into this business. When you recruit a new person in the business and when he makes the first order for products, you make an income out of that. That is called the first order bonus, which is 20 GBU. 1 GBU in India is equal to 43 rupees. That means you make 860 rupees. When you recruit a person and he makes the first purchase order, you make 860 rupees income. And when you are recruiting 2 such distributors, you are becoming a star. Another source of income is by helping the person with whom you have recruited helping that person to go star. That means when you are helping that person to recruit too, by this is the process of creating the community or developing that community. When he becomes a star, you become a star maker and you get another 20 GBU, that is rupees 860 again. That means when you join the business as a distributor, you are eligible for retail margin. When you sell the products, you can make a profit. And if you are good in personal sales, you can get real good money from the top retailer bonus. When you develop a community, because you want to leverage your business, you need to create the passive income, you need to develop the community. You need to create a community under you, where you need to recruit new distributors in the business. When you recruit a new distributor and when he places the first order, you make about 860 rupees. Whenever you recruit a new person and he makes the first purchase, you make an income of 860 rupees, because you are helping that person to understand the products and helping that person to place the first order. And when you are helping that person to go star, you are making a star maker bonus of 860 rupees. When you are creating such a community, you are actually developing two teams. And you can recruit any number of people, any number of ambitious people into your teams, these two teams. And the beautiful thing is that Monavi is a global business opportunity. You could be in India and you can recruit a person from Singapore or Malaysia or US or Canada. Wherever Monavi is officially operating, you can recruit people. And that is why the GBU system, where you may be buying in rupees and the other person may be buying the products paying Singapore dollars. When they calculate the income, they wanted to have a uniform system. That is what the global bonus unit, where in India one GBU is equal to 43 rupees. Now, in two teams, you are actually developing a phenomenal, beautiful community, a wellness community. And whatever volume happens on a weekly basis in both these teams, you are being paid as team bonus. That is a major chunk of the money, the money, the attractive money which comes from this business. Like the way you are recruiting people in your two teams, they also in turn will be recruiting people, and through that process, the community will exponentially grow. And based on the volume of product movement within these two teams, you are being paid a team bonus. Up to 4,30,000 rupees per week based on the volume. Generally, every product carries something called a PV, point value. When you have about 1 lakh PV coming from both the teams in a particular week, you are eligible for 4,30,000. That is the upper limit of income from the team bonus. But the possibility is that you can earn up to 4,30,000 just by this team bonus. So how does it get calculated? It's simple. When you are working these two teams, when you have the two teams, your entire community is spread in two teams, and both the teams are creating volume, and on a week-to-week basis, one team may be higher in volume, the other may be lesser in volume. Whichever team is having the lesser volume, that lesser side volume, whatever it is, 10% of that is being paid as GBU in that particular week. And the excess volume on the other side, the higher side, will be carried forward towards the next week. Suppose in a particular week you have about 500 PV on one team and about 1000 PV on the other team. So you are being paid 10% of 500 PV, that is 50 GBU into 43, that's your income, and the balance 500 PV will be carried forward for the next week. So you are not losing any volume in any particular week. You are being paid or carried forward. The volume is getting paid or carried forward. That's a beautiful thing about this business. So you can earn up to 4,30,000 just from team bonus by creating a huge team, two huge teams in your community, and by creating volume within that community. So you can earn up to 4,30,000 per week just by this team bonus, by creating a productive community and creating volume, business volume within this community. When you have about 1 lakh PV on the lesser side team, you are eligible for 4,30,000 per week income from the team bonus. The next type of income is called rank advancement bonus. When you start the business and when you progress towards the smaller goals, that is the time you are being paid the rank advancement bonus. When you are touching a level called star 250, that means 250 PV worth of business happening in a particular week in your lesser side, that's called. The next type of income is called rank advancement bonus. When you start the business and when you progress towards the smaller goals, that is the time you are being paid the rank advancement bonus. When you are touching a level called star 250, that means 250 PV worth of business happening in a particular week in your lesser side, that's called star 250. Automatically you are eligible for a 10% of, that is your team bonus, In addition to that, for the first time when you touch that 250 PV, that is star 250, you get an additional rank advancement bonus of 25, that is another 10%. When your lesser side in a particular week has got 500 PV, you are automatically getting a team bonus of 10%, that is 50 GBU. In addition to that, for the first time when you touch star 500, you get an additional 10% of 50 GBU. So is the case with 1000. When you are touching star 1000 level, you are eligible for a 10% team bonus, that is 100 GBU. Plus you get an extra, for the first time when you touch star 1000, you get an extra 100 GBU as your rank advancement bonus. So this is another attraction in the business plan when you are moving forward, when you are developing, when your community is growing. In the initial stages itself, you are being incentivized based on the kind of effort you are putting in creating the volume. As your teams grow and as your community becomes stronger and more productive and creating more and more volume, you can achieve higher ranks in this business. These are executive ranks, star 250, star 500, star 1000. Then if you have lesser, on the lesser side, you have about 2000 PV in a particular week, you achieve a level called bronze. And the company recognizes you with a bronze pin, and you are being recognized in functions. And an average income, the good thing about Monavi is that they publish their income. Every quarterly they publish their income. At a bronze level, what is the lowest income in this country, what is the highest income in the country, and how many people have earned, how many people have achieved the bronze level, and what is the average income. So as per the records, you can see that at the bronze level, the average income is around 17,500 rupees per week. For that, you just have about 2000 PV volume on your lesser side. When you have about 3000 PV on your lesser side for a week, you qualify for silver, and your income is approximately 25,000 rupees per week. To qualify as a gold, you need to have 5000 PV on your lesser side, and you qualify gold, and your average income is approximately 50,000 rupees per week. I'm not getting into the detail. The person who has contacted you will give you the complete details and all the kinds of different mathematics and calculations. There are two bonuses, additional bonuses, which you start getting once you achieve the executive ranks. That is the executive check match bonus and growth bonus. These are based on the kind of achievements and levels the people whom you have personally recruited achieve. When they improve their ranks, you also start getting more income. For instance, executive check match bonus. This is one bonus you get based on the kind of income generated by the people whom you have personally sponsored and the people whom they have personally sponsored up to 7 generations. Up to 7 generations, whatever is their team bonus in a particular week, a small percentage comes to you as executive check match bonus. Growth bonus is based on your ranks, the ranks you achieve, the executive ranks you achieve, and the ranks achieved by your personally sponsored people or personally recruited people. When their ranks improve, your growth bonus improve. When your personal rank improve, your growth bonus improve. So this is additional to major bonuses which are also very attractive. Once you achieve a level called Ruby, where you need to qualify for 2 weeks, where your income is approximately 1 lakh rupees per week, plus you get qualified for the first trip by the company. That's going to be a foreign trip. All the trips or all the facilities are for husband and wife, because Monavi treats one distributorship or one family as one distributor. At emerald level, your income is approximately 1,50,000 per week, and you are qualifying for a cruise, and a fabulous cruise, completely expense paid. At diamond level, your income is approximately 2 lakh per week, and the husband and wife will be traveling to Hawaii, the most beautiful destination in the world, completely expense paid by the company. And above that, there is blue diamond, purple diamond, white diamond, and the black diamond, one of the dream levels in this business, black diamond. When you achieve the black diamond level, your income is approximately 10 lakh rupees per week. That means $1 million income per annum. That's a dream level. And the black diamonds, whoever is consistently qualifying black diamond is definitely making $1 million per annum. When you qualify black diamond, you get some of the additional facilities. You get a one-time cash award of 50,000 GBU, that's about 21 lakh 50,000 rupees. Plus, you get a Mercedes-Benz allowance of approximately 1 lakh rupees. That means you buy a Mercedes-Benz and the company will be paying almost 1 lakh rupees per month as an allowance. Plus, when you qualify black diamond, you get 3 additional distributorships in your name, which will be above your existing distributorship. That means for those distributorships, one huge community, a huge group is already being built. Just by developing one more team, you can multiply your income. That is another additional advantage of being a black diamond. And above that there is Royal Black Diamond, Presidential Black Diamond, and it goes up to Crown Black Diamond, Double Crown and Triple Crown Black Diamonds. These are all fabulous income, and these are all based on the kind of volume you create within these two teams. That is your community which is being built by you and your entire team. Now you may have a question in your mind. You may be asking, how can I participate in this community and create health and wealth together? I would rather recommend you to have a discussion with the person who has contacted you, because every single individual has got a different need. You may be coming and joining this community for a specific need which is very specific to you. My need may be different, another person's need may be different. We all have got different kinds of dreams in our life. You may be wanting to just make an additional income. Some other person may be wanting to create a big, huge fortune out of this business. So it all depends on what exactly you are looking for from this business. Based on that, you can decide in which way you can start this business. You can even come into this community just as a consumer, or you can get into the fast track business model, or you can even start a wellness club which is being visualized and conceptualized by Seacom Global. The entire details can be provided by the person who has contacted you, but it all depends on what you are looking for in your life. It all depends on what is that you are dreaming in your life. I got into this industry maybe about 14 years back because I wanted to get out of my job. I was having corporate life. I completed my MBA and I was in the corporate life. I wanted to get out of my job and I wanted to do something on my own. That is the reason why I got into this industry. Primarily because I never had any money to invest. I never had any experience in the normal businesses. So I got into direct selling industry primarily because of that. Your reason may be different. Your reason may be to help somebody else. Your reason may be to make a fortune out of this industry. Your reason may be to create a legacy. Your reason may be to improve your personality, your overall health. So what is that you are looking for to become a part of this community? Based on that, you can design which way you want to start this business. Whichever way you start, I can tell you, Seacom Global and Monavi combined creates health, wealth and happiness. And more than that, I just wanted to communicate on behalf of Seacom Global. We work with a mission of creating financially, physically, spiritually, socially and intellectually rich people all around the world. That is what the mission of Seacom Global is, because that is called the total life, and we wanted everybody to achieve success in their total life. All the best and God bless you.